tissue.
Quiet.
The more fascial the tissue is, the more myofibroblasts they are. And now we know that they can actively contract and relax like a muscle does, but a whole lot slower. If you put a myofibroblast in myopyramine, it takes 2 to 15 minutes for it to contract. Very slow. But that's a conceptual thing that's huge for us. Fascia can contract actively. So if it does, that's a contracture. If you can feel the difference between an adhesion and a contracture, usually. The adhesion will be rough. The texture will be rough. And a contracture will be homogeneous. It'll be smooth, but it's just tight. So if you break up the adhesions and it doesn't let go, switch to contracture, which means you do the same thing generally, but you got to hold it for a long time. Wait for it to let go.
So what perpetuates contraction?
What makes it stay that way? The way myofibroblasts act is it takes them a long time to contract, and they don't generally let go. And I don't know that anyone knows what makes them let go.
Or what makes it stay?
I don't know that anyone has figured that out.
That's what I'm saying.
The logic is, it makes sense, is that the fascia allows us to have posture, not just muscle tone. Like the thoracolumbar fascia, it contracts and it helps hold our core with fascia on the front, kind of not locked, but firm. So we have a platform to work off of. And we want that. But I don't know what makes it let go. We can force it to let go by holding tension on it with a contact, a little bit of pressure in the stretch, but mainly the contact, and wait for it to let go.
So we say neurological or chemical? Chemical?
It's chemical, but that doesn't exclude neurological, because it would be more like autonomic neurological rather than voluntary neurological, because it's not acetylcholine and adrenaline. It's something else, and that's still a little nebulous.
That wasn't such a stupid question.
No, not from me.
No.
Mike, what was that name of
Everyone's
that?
gonna-
What's the name of the chemical? How do you say that again?
Oh,
Myopyramine.
Myopyramine.
Yeah, that's just the first chemical that Schliep used to find out what would make them contract. That's the first one he successfully made them contract with.
But there's probably
Yeah,
more.
but it's interesting because you see myopyramine in a histamine response. So in the northeastern part of the U.S., where there's a lot of allergies, there's more frozen shoulder. There's a connection.
It's a coincidence.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Gotta get your bee honey going, Joe.
You got her, man. You got her.
Year round. Year round.
Okay. Thanks,
Local
everyone. We got.
A lot done.
Well, you're still going to work. I'm going to go take vacation, but